Oh, how we doing? Welcome to the channel. I'm probably going to, as a matter of fact, I'll do it right now. I'm going to turn this air compressor off. That's it. Because I know full well that it's going to come in. Right, Tornado cockpit 32. This is a GR4 cockpit. As we can see, there's the front panels. So we did those, I think we did all this in the last one. So now what we're going to do is going to add the final touches of the colour to these. And yeah, and then put the decals on to those. And yeah, it'll be done. So what am I using? So I'm using these. These you can get, I think they're £8 off of Amazon. Marvellous. I mean, I don't use all of them, but the black and the white, the silver and the gold's pretty good in there. There's the colours you get there. So they're all pretty good. I mean, you could probably use the pink skin tones with the white because it's water-based paint, so it's acrylic, so they do mix together. Yeah, you could probably use that for figure painting some of these other colours, but yeah, I mainly use the black and the white, especially the black. So yeah, so those are what I'm going to be using, and also the other thing I'm going to be using as well, I'll just move that to one side, is this dual marker pens. So this again was a set that I bought on, hang on, let's get you right up there. Whoops, I don't bust the bag. Yeah, so basically this folds out like that and then folds out again. Got loads of pens there. I have got another set just over there, but not the same as these, slightly different, but the same sort of thing. You have to excuse me. I'm just getting over some horrible bug. There was a sickness bug that the kids brought over from school, and yeah, I had a minor op at the beginning of last week, and literally the same day I had the op, I just went downhill. So yeah, it didn't pan out quite as I was hoping it was. So I thought it was going to be better and back to work, but oh no such luck. So anyway, right, so this is what we're going to be using. I'll let you know when I use that, but they're open, so they can go to one side for a minute. So what we are going to do is we're going to get the, what's this called? Gmeo. There you go. I think they're either Chinese or Korean, I don't know. Looks a bit like Korean writing, but I know, made in China. So there you go. So open it up, and we got the black, and the white. I'll just thump the camera in the face. Marvellous. And then, so we've done the main two dashboards, the joystick, so we can leave that. So it's just this main one now down here. The main dash, not the main dash, the main, sparky barky of things. All right, okay, so as you can see, so we've got a two ends to these. So one's the thick end, which is not so bad, and the other one is the thin end. So you can, there you go. Right, let's get on with it. So what we do is here, now I can't remember all the colours of the rainbow when it comes to this, but I think these are white. So you just, I don't know if I can get in any closer here. So you can do the white buttons, yeah. Then need a bit of paper. Basically, just to take the. It's a good thing about having a bit of paper is you can get it back to white again. So that button looks a bit pinky, so we'll go over him. And the good thing is depending on how bright you want these things, you can go over the buttons again, to highlight them up. So these two here, I think these are engine fire levers. So I'll paint them white first with the pens, and then I can go over them red. Now the red in the pens isn't very red. It's more like a pinky red than anything else. What have we got here? So we just dot these. So you get this, and then with the other end, so you got, that's the thin end. So with the thick end again, I'll have to do the old paper trick again. Get rid of the. That's what I mean. When you start colouring and using the other colours, the paint tends to get mixed up on the tip, and you end up with the mixing of colours again. Anyway, there we are. So we're going this side. Whoop. So again, you can, you know, just lightly dab the buttons. Like so. Sometimes it's easier. Sometimes it isn't. Plus, not only that, whenever you get anything that's silver, then it's always a good thing to highlight it in white anyway. So we'll do all these. Do all the buttons in white, and then we can see where we are. I can hear the neighbours running up and down the stairs. Right. And then on the other side, there's not very many buttons on this. Right, then for the black, yeah, the black I'm going to use a small one, I think. Because I do know that some of these buttons here are black. I can't remember which ones, but I've got a feeling it's some of these. And then, oh, that's the other thing as well. Do the, so at this end, although it's big and thick, you know, it does have a little just kind of a easier brush mark on it to do around the base of that stick. That's it, that's good. Right, that's that. Let's just give that a bit more. I think this is the wing sweep lever. That's that. Right, that's the throttles. And then again with that, there was a button there. Okay, very well. Right, then there's some silver buttons. Not a fan of some of these was there we go, the small one, silver. So I do know that there's silver. That was something to do with and then there was some, I think these levers were all silver. They're like toggle switches. I think that might have been the wing sweep lever, actually, that one there. But I'm not sure. Not 100%. Now, I'll just show you. I'm going to go over this though, but I'll show you. This is the red pen, and like I say, it's not really red. It's more of a pink than a red, but I don't know, maybe not. It's come out red. No, it is. It's just slightly more pink than a red. I think there's a red there. But as you can see, it's not too bad actually. Maybe it's because last time I didn't put the white coat down. I don't know. Unless it was that end. Well, there you go. That's that. Just redot these little dials here. Yeah, this is where we use the other set of pens now. So we're going over to the dual marker pens. I don't quite know what these are, but they're I don't think these are acrylic. I think these are alcohol pens. But anyway, so when you got these, you got a different thing. So there's a finer screen there. So that's better when it comes to things like this here. So put a little green screen in there, and then easier for doing that one. And then we've got, if I can find it, yep, the black. So don't know whether the black's any good for. So it's a fine nib again. Haven't done it too bad at all for doing that. So see the little dots there, and then you've got your black screens here. So you go in there with that, in there with that. What's that? That was a dial, that one. Have we got any more? No. And then the same with this type of thing, you can use this, for doing them and what have you. And then, we've got a couple of screens on this to do. So we've got these two. So these are green screens. So, whoops. So we'll have a look at these. This one here. Push that bucket out of the way, not the bucket, the tub. Go around. There you go, so that's a green one. And I presume them two might be, I think one's kind of a blacky green, so again you get a nice how big's the big end on these? Oh, it's like the brush, so let's have a look. It's because this pen hasn't been used, it's having trouble letting the ink out. Oh yeah. Oh, it's not too bad. I mean, it's getting it. The other one had been used, but a lot of these pens I don't use, and then when I use them for the first time, they struggle to come out on the paint. But it's got it on there. It's got it on there. So we'll go with that. We can always add a bit more of colour with this particular one here as well. So, yeah, there we go. Right, there we go. Let's added that. And then again, it's an experiment with these pens as well, because obviously sometimes you sort of use them and you think to yourself, oh shit, you don't think that, but you think to yourself, oh right, yeah, now when you experiment with all the colours, sometimes you think, well, yeah. But right, so I don't know, that screen's probably it might be a bit purple, this one here. So we'll just go around the edge and fill that in a bit, like that. And then what we can do then is there's a dark blue, this one. Anybody think we've got a dog? It's actually the cat they're rattling on about. So yeah, and then go over it like that. Yeah, it gives that like bluey purple colour. This while I've got this blue out, I'm going to do that big screen again. I've done it a few times, but it doesn't seem to have much depth to it, so that's better. That's better. Right, now then, for the other thing is this here. You've got yellows, so we not need the yellows. So I don't know where the yellows and the oranges are, so it's just a case of, you know, going down the lines like that. And then the other colour is red. So again, see like reds on there. Probably better doing it with the other end. Let's have a look. And all you do is you can actually smother the whole lot like that. And then wipe it off like that. And then it sinks into the gaps. And then you got your things. I think it's the same with this one as well. So I go with this one. And again. And where's that yellow I had? Try it with that. Yeah, so you get the red and yellow bits on it. So it's like that. So that's both of them done. Now you can put, if them screens are shut down, you can put purple hue on them. I'll just show you how to do it. What I'll do is I won't bother putting the decals on them. Just due to the simple reason being is I'll show you how to do this. So you got that there, so you just basically put that, and then you get like a, I'm just going to pick it up. It's on there anyway. You can see it. I can see it here, difference in colour. Just whether this camera picks it out. And then the other one is the green, and again.
No, don't do it actually with me. No, you do it with one of those pieces, yeah?
And again, like that. Let's just make this one a bit more opaque, in depth. Alright, that's that. So that's on there, goes on there, it goes in there. Right, that's those. What have I got left to do here? Not a lot. I'll tell you what, I'll get that black out again and yeah, just give those dials another go over. So they don't look too clever, these ones. And then I think the other thing as well is I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do this, but let's give this a go. looks like there's a, I think one of these is a head-up display. Yeah, it's not working. Pen's working, but which means, ow. Which means I'm going to have to go back to these and then just hope that I can do this. But if not, then it doesn't matter, because it's the good part about these pens. You can just go back over it again. So, so we get the sharp one. That's that there. Mind you, with the front ones I don't need to bother because it's got an instrument panel decal. So that's those there, and that's those there. So I won't bother with the front one. It was only the back one, and there was an artificial horizon there somewhere. So yeah, and then do that button there. I'm going to do it in red. Right, there we go. I'm trying to work as quick as I can now, but there we are. Right. I think that's that. Let's put this bread back. Right. So that's all the colours done. So that's we'll zoom out a bit. So that's the colours done. These can now sit in there, like so. And that's what you get. Whoop, there we go. We don't get that. Anyway, by the by, now for these. So what I do here is, crikey. So that round one we don't need. That goes in there. So what I might do is, I think I'll just put the front ones on for now, because then the guy whose cockpit this is can then choose whether he wants the back screens on display, because there is, look at it here, there's nothing for that screen, there's nothing for those two, there's those two screens. God. Right, so there's, on here, I've got the two radiation warnings for the sides, then you've got a screen there and a screen there for there and there. That middle screen is for that there. That is for another one altogether. And that's it, that's all you get for that. You don't get any of this. And then these two, there's one there and one there. So what I do there is I do that and then drop them in the water on the desk. Put those over there. Spin them around a bit. That's it. Put that on there. Now I get a bit of this micro set. Only needs a little brush because it's not exactly a massive decal. So brush in, get the actual, put some micro set on there, a micro set on there. And then see whether they're any good. So they're not moving yet. that goes on that one. And then this one goes on the other side. So that can end up in there. So all we do is we line these up. So that one's pretty good. That's it. This one. And just get a cotton bud. Like that. And then you need the other one now, which is microsole. And then what you do is not knock it over, but just put a bit over there and a bit over there, and that is it. And then leave it, and then that should do its magic. So you've got a bit on there and a bit on there, and then let's swap this right here. So that's that. That's that one. You can't really see that one, but you thought they would have given you some dials for in there and some dials for there and there. I mean, they do give you a dial for this back ball, but not this one. It's for another type. So yeah, a bit poxy really. So these are the only two you really get. Is on for that front part. So the only thing that we've left to do now is to put those into there, and then put the stick together with the carpet on the bottom. So this again, this bit, I don't know why I'll take that off there. Now I've seen them painted, seen them green, but they say in the kit it goes black, but I personally think it's personal choice. It's up to you what colour you want to do it. But what should we do it? I mean, you could leave it like that. Could go black, I suppose. Or what other colour? Try and yellow those up a bit more with the yellow I've got here. So with this, oh, pull the entire pen out. They probably do sometimes. So just to put a bit more yellow over there. There, I'm sure there was another yellow one. Maybe that one there was another yellow one, but that there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. I don't think there's any more. If there is, I can't remember. Don't know why. I'm not familiar with the GR4 cockpit. I've got a book that I bought and it's all on the Italian cockpit. But I have got reference on the GR pit, but not to hand. It's trouble when you've got a lock-up. So, that's it. And as far as I'm concerned now, that is pretty much finished. The only thing I can do is sometimes the pipes are orange, sometimes they're black, so again, personal choice. I've seen a khaki green background, and I've also seen a grey background, and I've also seen a black background. So again, choice. I don't know. It's up to the guy who wants to do it. I mean, he could do it, or he could just leave it as is. I'll give him a text, but basically that is it. Let's just go over that one green again. Got a feeling it was this colour, I'm not sure. That little green slider slot there. Ah, there we go. Perfect. And then just a bit on that. Excellent. That's it. So that, my friends, is your cockpit done and dusted. So that's your 2 panels, your stick with the buttons on it done, and then the tub itself. And only in the GR4 do they have rubber mats in the bottom, so paint the floor black because of the flare pod and the radiation that's coming underneath. So they have black rubber mats in the bottom. That's only on the GR4, nothing else as far as I know. And so that is a wrap for this one. So that's the Tornado cockpit, the GR4 cockpit, done and dusted. And yeah, thumbs up all round. Pens, and a bit of paint, and that's what you can do with the GR4 cockpit as it sits, without breaking a bang and getting a Quinter set to go in it, and then starts stripping all that out. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye for now.